Come on, where's the game? Let's go. Hello. Good morning.
Gaming.
Where is this game?
I need to shift to my chair. My cat decided to jump up 10 minutes ago, and I was sitting on my bed.
Oh wait, I put the link in the wrong chat. Why are they all named OSDT? Alright, let's go. I'm ready. Play some games. Until then, we will watch Serpy play and World Cup.
Nice.
He's got the broken Volcanion, the broken Melmetal, and the broken Kartana. No way he loses. And the broken.
Surely.
But the other individual has the clown, and I think the clown's also broken. So who knows? Who knows what's going on? Come on, we need Yoda and Toxigen play. I gotta take an exam right after this. Let's go. Let's go.
When's game start?
It's
Supposed to be
supposed to
3
start like
minutes ago or something?
minutes ago. Tell him to play. Everyone's watching the Hervolt game. The French dude. Oh my goodness, he went Melmetal on the Garchomp's Toxic. Genius moves. And then tried to Thunder Punch the Garchomp. But
Probably reading the Corv
oh
switch
my
in,
goodness.
or the
Amazing.
Urshifu.
Yo, Serpy One. Great work.
It's pretty safe if it's leftovers, just because you don't take
EQ's doing a
a
fat joke.
whole lot from EQ because you're so
Broken
friggin'
as Melmetal.
fizz bulky. Yeah, another save
Oh my
switch.
god. How does he do it? Okay, they're playing.
Oh,
Okay, Yoda has the Necrozma Pheromosa team, which I think Fespi used in a OSDT or the seasonal finals, right? And JRL used it in like DLT or something. So that's a well-known
hmm.
team enough. I'll even pull it up for the viewers.
Just off of first look, it looks like Yoda has an advantage, but if this is Dragon Dance, I can see this coming in clutch. I'm not totally sure how he's going to set it up in front of two redirectors and a Pheromosa, as well as an Ognadel, but there's a chance.
Oh, I really gotta go all
Um,
the way to the circuit forums thread just to find this.
if this is Snarl Mew, there's a decent chance that that wins. I imagine it's Calm Mind Feeny. We don't see support Feeny working here. Life Orb Heatran could put in work. Rillaboom at least gives him a potential size spam matchup.
Ah, there we go. Fespi did use it in grand finals, the seasonals. I think like the Pheromosa's like Life Orb. It clicks a bunch of moves. It's really fast. Yeah, like the Yoda team. Like when you have like this side spam HO, you're not very great into opposing speed control, which Toxin has the Mew, and then also, well, I guess it's not like Trick Room. Like if Toxin had like Trick Room, he would also have like Finny to block the Spark, but there's no Trick Room, so it doesn't matter. But yeah,
Yeah, I imagine this Necrozma is the Earth Power over Trick Room set. I don't think Pheromosa works on the Trick Room version. I mean, it could still work, but this just looks more like a speed offense than anything, and that's why we see double redirectors.
yeah, Toxin is ready to like he knows he has to set Trick Room immediately, and then even if like or set Talon, and then even if Yoda does set Trick Room, like he has the Finny to block Spore and like change terrain. Like also the Rebel must changes terrain. Like the Mew or Heatran
Yeah,
have chances to be goggles. Like unlikely though, because there's a Finny. But he like should be fine. And then once you set up Tailwind, like Pheromosa kind of sucks. Like Naga becomes a lot less viable.
yeah.
And then I don't know what like the Pheromosa runs. Like I don't even like if it has a bug stab. Like the Mew just might die. Well, I guess
I
it.
don't think U-turn kills.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
think
Life Orb U-turn, I don't think that kills.
yeah. If their bug stabs U-turn, then protection can be saved.
Like the other options it gets are Leech Life and Lunge, and I don't actually know if it gets Leech Life.
What? I don't even know what
I
that
know
does.
Buzzwole does.
Ooh, it lowers the attack by one. Broken move.
It does not get Leech Life.
So I think Toxin's gonna try to set up Tailwind. Like this Kyurem is very much threatened by the Mosa because he might
Hmm.
like.
Based on leads, I don't think this is Dragon Dance. And we might also see a Pollen Puff on the Mew in AV or something. Chople possibly as well.
We'll probably see like Toxin switch out the Kyurem into the Finny, reset terrain. You resist Mosa stabs, and
Yeah.
all right, we see the switch in the Finny on the Mew slot. Oh well, Mosa's going over the Helping Hand U-turn, and it's
Oh, it's Scarf!
and he
And
gets.
he gets the 3 hits!
Oh my
Well,
god,
that's Pheromosa is gone.
Mosa's
That's a potential matchup winning Pokemon that is now gone.
yeah, that is
That
absolutely
was a really volatile turn one because Follow Me would have just ended that.
yeah, that was great.
That was a good read.
And Toxin also like covered the follow me by switching out to make sure
Yeah.
this is healthy enough. But yeah, Yoda's now in a very tough spot. Like that Mosa could have done like a lot. Like U turn is doing
I imagine we see either Necro or Heatran come in. We could also see Naga who Follow Me Tailwind, possibly.
yeah. Think about Naga's doing zero damage, unfortunately. But I guess I can like set the tail on, but I can't click Draco Meter on this Kyurem. But of course, it does threaten the Finny with Sludge Bomb. But there's also a
Yeah,
so it is in the Crozma.
probably see Follow Me Meteor Beam here.
Yeah, or I can
Um,
set Trick Room here.
I don't think he has it.
Follow me. The Finny's going to Comma.
Oh,
Yep. And we do see the
it
Trick
is. It
Room.
is Trick Room. There you go. That is a very
Now
fast Trick Room team.
And now, actually, like Toxin, because he has double train control, like he can let this Finny stay in here and come mind and still have train control.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, like that
yeah,
helps in the Crozma, but it does not help against Gamugus. So Toxin probably has to switch his Finny out because he doesn't want things going to sleep unless he's goggles Heat Trainer Mew, which is a possibility.
yeah.
So if I think you're Yoda, like the Amoongus probably comes in here for the Indeedee, and then maybe in a cross, it probably has Meteor Beam, like Trick Room, Meteor Beam, Earthquake, Earth Power, Expanding Force, or maybe Protect over Expanding Force. You start Meteor Beaming.
Yeah, that's true. It might not be carrying Protect.
I think we,
I imagine we see either a Fake Gun or a U-turn and a Rillaboom.
yeah, Rillaboom can carry
Feeny
those.
might stay in for one turn if the Mew is Goggles just to get off a Muddy Water or a Moonblast, but kind of seems to be in a tough spot here if a Moongus comes in.
Yeah, I think as long as like Toxgen is able to like control terrain somewhat effectively to not let Amoongus
Hmm.
or else Pokemon, he should be.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go. Keep the train. The Amoongus comes in for the Necrozma. You turn or Rillaboom. You turns out. I
I
guess we could
imagine we see Heatran here or Feeny.
or the Finito.
Yeah, Heatran comes in.
And then the
That was a
Indeedee
lot
expanding
safer.
forces for zero damage.
Yeah. And then I imagine we see Feeny come
Yeah,
back
now
in from
Finny
you.
can come back in. Like Yoda has to switch out.
Alternatively, he could save one more turn and just fake out the Amoonguss and Eruption if it is fake out.
Yeah, I think Heatran has like a pretty free eruption. Or,
Although fake out lets in Heatran for free,
yeah, I think you go to the Finny
so
because it also covers.
yeah, because then you just cover the Flash Fire switch in. Yeah, that makes a lot more
You
sense.
go like Finny, and then the next turn, like when Yoda tries, Yoda can like bring back an Indeedee. You can protect the Heatran while you switch out
Yeah,
the Finny to the Rillaboom, and then you can bring in the Finny again. So Toxin should definitely be fine playing against this Moongus.
yeah, and there's only 3 turns left of Trick Room, and he currently doesn't have anything offensive to take advantage of it.
Yeah,
So
Yoda's like Indeedee is useless. The Amoonguss is going to be useless once Misty Train is up. Like Yoda's only Trick Room beneficiary is really the like that's useful in this game is like the Necrozma. But even the Necrozma, Toxogen has two ways to change the train. Like Mew even resists expanding force.
yeah, if it's not carrying Earth Power, it's really struggling to hit Heatran after it burns Meteor Beam.
Oh my
And there we go. There
god!
goes the Heatran.
Genius.
That was a
Genius.
good
Oof.
cover. I like that play a lot, actually.
Play the century. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
the saving grace for Yoda, that was fire. That was very epic. The need comes in. Amogus isn't even gonna get a spore off.
So this must be Snarl then, if he's playing like
Meteor
this.
beam. That did not a lot. And up there we
Yeah.
go, the
There's
snarl.
the Snarl. I imagine this is a Jack Button and DD, so this should probably leave the field.
Yep, there
Yep.
it
And
goes.
in comes Naga. So this is an interesting spot for Yoda because Naga is going to be at -1 after a Snarl. It doesn't really threaten Tapu Fini a whole lot. I imagine we see it switch out into Heatran. However, that does risk the Earth Power. If I had to say anything was worth sacking, it would probably be the Landorus at this point. The Calm Mind
He's
is
gonna come
also a
mine.
good play.
And
It is
he's
there is
snarl
the Earth
too.
Power, so it's
Yes.
probably not carrying Protect on the Necrozma.
Yeah, so this Sludge Bomb is gonna do. Oh, it doesn't even attack the Finny, but it would not have done too much. And it's timid, so just
Goes the Timid, so it's not gonna get any boost. So it's in a really tough spot here. Probably see the Kyurem come back in now.
you can either get a.
Although that although that does risk the Necrozma switching into Indeedee and getting Dracoed for free, since you
Well,
have the
no,
speed
it's
boost.
Scarf. It's Scarf. So, oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, but it's +1 speed.
I'm stupid.
I know, we're used to Modest because that's the only thing that Z-Stretch uses.
Yeah, I guess you can go Heatran here, and you can like double in the Cosmo slot. Like the Naga slot is not like super threatening.
However, that does risk the Tailwind Earth power. Although you could just protect Heatran and Moonblast the Naga or something. Or the Necrozma. Because you're really not threatened for damage. It's -1. It is Life Orb, but it's +1, -1. I guess you risk the crit that way.
All right, the Liners comes in.
Okay. Landers probably lives Draco here. And we haven't seen Meteor Beam. Well, we have seen Meteor Beam, so it's in a really good spot here. No easy way to deal with it.
The Indeedee comes in. We'll see if Yoda's gonna click Expanding Force. Oh, and it just dies
Oh,
anyway.
it
It
just
doesn't.
dies. Yeah, that is not a lot of bulk, which leads me to believe that it's actually the Modest max speed set with Trick Room for some reason.
Yeah, I was like thinking. I was like, if it's max HP, it might live, but it just died.
Yeah.
This one still seems tough for Yoda to do anything. Like, congrats, you Draco the Linderus.
Yeah, but you just lose Naga
It
now.
doesn't matter. It's dead. Like, then the Cosmo comes in.
Heatran comes in and you win.
Yeah, and you have no offensive pressure. So,
Helping hand the Amoongus.
helping hand the Amogus to.
I guess you get a Sludge Bomb off.
Alright, Toxigen takes game one. That was pretty fire. The Kyurem turn one was epic. The Earth powering the Heatran like turn four, also epic. Fun game. Good one.
Yeah, that was a very well played game by Pasa.
That was epic.
Very commanding win.
Yeah, I found the game. Fespi brought a game two of the reset of grand finals. Yada 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 yada. And it won. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, like the Mosa was Life Orb Ice Beam, so I'd assume close combat U turn and protect. Naga was protect and tailwind. So no fire move.
Oh, so it doesn't have Fire Blast.
Alright, game two, game two, game two. Okay, Toxigen has like the Nagash Heatran Landers Broken's team, but Heatran an Incineroar instead of Heatran and a Celesteal in the last slot. Yoda has this
Yeah,
team. I think Fespi used it actually in his game with the Whimsicott.
the the Whimsicott is going to be huge here, and the Serena also helps block Fake Out. It doesn't really block Grassy. I guess stopping it from getting hit on Urshifu and Landers, but otherwise it's not really all that useful. Intimidate is huge in this matchup, I think,
Okay,
if that's
Fespi did
Dragon
not
Dance
use the same
Kyurem.
team, but he used Whimsicott Landorus. Kyurem, so good enough. Close enough.
Naganadel looks really important here.
Oh yeah.
I think we probably see Naga as the lead beside one of Incin or Rillaboom.
Yeah, both of these teams are fighting for Tailwind control. Like,
Yeah.
Yoda has the priority Whimsicott.
This I Does Triple Axle kill Naga here is the question.
If it's like choice band, it's going down.
Yeah, it could
I have no
be.
idea what this test arena set is. So.
I don't This feels very rough. I imagine it's Sash Whimsicott, and you probably want to match Tailwind here, but you don't know what the Serena set is, and you can't exactly Flare Blitz it because that just lets in Heatran, who you don't have an immediate counter for.
Yeah, I think like it's a fun game. Like if you had a taunts the Nugget and Adele, but then like it sludge bombs, poisons, kills the Whimsicott, like that's pretty bad. Or if like it doubles the Whimsicott with knockoff sludge bomb, like that's pretty bad. Like if it sets Tailwind and then Naga sets Tailwind, like it's fine, I guess. Like there's no advantage. But then the test arena,
Yeah,
we get a hit
I
off.
think I think the matching Tailwinds probably favors the Naga just because their Landorus is a lot more threatening to Yoda's team than Yoda's Lando is to Toxigen's team.
Yeah, like if it's like choice band test arena, like you can Tailwind and ice or triple axle the Naga and
Triple Axle, yeah.
kill it. That would be pretty fire. That's what I lost to game one. So I'm now aware of mine.
That we could see that here.
But like it's also like I have no idea. Okay, so Tailwind, and just U turn
And
off.
U-turn. Okay. I imagine we see the matching
Heatran, Tailwind.
Tailwind
Let's see. Flare
and
Blitz,
Flare Blitz the
burn.
Whimsicott. That
We're
was
gonna get the burn. No.
no burn. I imagine we see either a hard switch instant out or we'll see a parting shot here. And Naga probably switches into uh I want to say Celesteela, but that risks the eruption.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of doubles. Like the Naga is can't touch the
The
Heatran.
not the yeah the Naga does not want to stay in. It cannot touch this Heatran, and it is at risk of getting Earth powered and O-code.
Yeah, like Incineroar in theory is able to parting shot off the Heatran and try to minimize the damage. Like I guess Whimsicott could encore it into Flare Blitz and then get the Flash Fire boost. That'd be fun.
That would be something. Although if he's clicking parting shot, it will be a random slot target due to the
It's
move being
unfortunate.
changed.
All right, then probably not the play. And then Yoda probably also
He
does.
also can't actually encore the Incineroar because it's a dark
Oh my
type.
goodness, I have no idea. Yeah, I do not know.
It took me a second there too.
I don't know. Okay, so Incineroar can do the
uh,
parting shot. Like,
Hasa could reveal protect Naga.
there's no way.
I feel he does have a, but he doesn't have a ton of
No,
good
it's
Celestial
definitely
answers if
Fire
he
Move.
isn't.
I think
Yeah,
Toxigen just clicks
he should be Fire Blast here.
parting shot on the Heatran slot, and then the Naga. Like this is like the tail and mirrors are so annoying. Like I guess you can go like your Shifu or Landorus. Okay, the Rillaboom comes in, hoping to catch the Earth Power. Whimsicott's gonna fade. You can't fade. Here's the Dark type. Oh no! Party
Seems
shot.
Yoda also forgot about the Dark type Incineroar.
At least you know Yoda's not watching the stream.
Yeah. Um, I don't think losing Rillaboom is all that bad here, personally.
Yeah, you definitely need to keep the Naga so you can set tail on again later.
Depending on how this Whimsicott is trained, we might see Moonblast here, but this could also be Scarf or Shifu and just U-turn.
There's no way. It's
I imagine we see Landorus come in here.
yeah, I think you can go with like Landorus and you can like click strikes Earth Power. Or you can
Hmm
even click like strike Sludge Bomb. Like you have a lot of options. Close Combat Sludge Bomb.
Naga, interesting. That leads me to believe that this is Choice Scarf or Shifu, because otherwise this seems really risky for no good reason. Uh,
I doubt it's Moonblast. Like it's probably like Talon, Fake Tears. I think you have to be Taunt and like Encore. I don't know. I guess you could be Moonblast.
True, it might not be carrying an attacking move, which is entirely possible. Personally, I don't like that because you do put yourself at risk to a number of things. For example, Naganadel. um, and Urshifu as well seems pretty important.
Like if Yoda's like, or if Toxin's like afraid of the, like I don't know what the roles are. Like it could be, like it's not Pixie Play because it's Focus Sash. So I don't even know if like Max Special Attack even kills the Urshifu with Moonblast. So like if it's like not being threatened, okay. So we could just see like a Sludge Bomb close combat here. Sludge Bomb. Let's see. Does he strikes or close combat? Nice poison.
Gets the poison,
Okay, he close
does close
combats,
combat.
which still does like 40.
I think that's safer. If okay, it's not Scarf Kyurem
Yeah, this
because
is
it
like
did not
still
move
fighting.
first. So I think this is a pretty safe close combat Draco here.
Yeah, like this is still fine. Like Yoda, like obviously Yoda could have just freaking lost the Landorus this turn, and now this turn Yoda also like has to guess like again basically like is this Yeshiva gonna click close combat or surging strikes yada yada yada, which is not
I can't I don't imagine it clicks Surging Strikes here.
yeah I think you can just close combat.
The only play I see here working is predicting the Draco into Lando and you bring in Whimsicott again. Um, but you don't really have a good play otherwise to stop close combat because
You could
like you
also
don't
like
have a
strikes
good
the
switch in.
Landorus and then Draco the Kyurem slot to cover the
But then you lose something to
no
Earth Power.
it's max. You don't do that. You Draco the Landorus. You close combat the Kyurem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Whimsicott is probably the play here, so you can match the Talon next turn.
Another play that I can possibly see is he does actually switch Secure Amount and the Whimsicott, and you bring in or no, that doesn't work
I
because
think yeah, I
Landers is
think
already
like
on the
Yoda
field.
needs
I think Kyurem is gonna get sacked here.
I think Yoda needs to keep the Whimsicott alive because if it dies, like Toxigen can just set up Talon again, and then it like gets
Yeah,
like you have Landers,
yeah,
everything dies.
yeah. And you're definitely Dracoing Lando here because if you lose Naga, you lose the Tailwind advantage and probably the game.
We'll see if
So
Toxigen
I imagine we see a
it's
Draco Lando CC
lunch
Kyurem.
bombs the Whimsicott, the incoming Whimsicott, which would be extremely risky.
The only other play I would see is potentially just double the Lando, expecting the Kyurem to switch out.
The Tesserine comes in. All right, so let's see. Oh, he does Draco the Kyurem, and what does he? Does he strikes the Tesserina? Okay, close combats. Okay, this is still fine, I suppose.
Yeah, because then you can just Sludge Bomb and close combat a third time.
I guess the thing we are worried about here is if this is Grassy Glide Tesserina.
That is true. That could be problematic. And in which case, I think bringing in Incineroar is pretty safe. But if you do that, you're putting Naga at risk of Earth Power, and I think losing the Tailwind advantage from the stage is probably not good.
I feel like it's also probably not Grassy Glide, but we'll see Toxgen scout for it. Okay, it's
It
not
is
Glide.
not.
Okay, well if the Naga dies here, that could be less than stellar, which it
Yeah,
is. Okay,
which it
because
does.
now Yoda can bring
So
in the Whimsicott and click Talent.
he does have the ability to fake out now, and Whimsicott is at 1 HP. So I imagine we see Landorus come back in. And we'll probably see Yoda bring in Landorus as well, just because fake out is now an option again.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a Landorus. So now we'll have a fun time. Like, which one's psychic? Is it psychic, focus blast, sub, stealth rocket?
Oh, maybe Aqua Jet.
Oh, Aqua Jet is genius. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure this is Jet. So what?
It does make a lot of sense, especially bringing it in on the threat of Whimsicott.
Yes, genius. Oh my goodness, Tuxion's way better than me because you either jet the Whimsicott or the Landorus and kill it while you fake out the heat train. Oh my god, how does he?
Yeah.
How does he do it?
Yeah, I like this a lot. Yeah, that would secure the risking the Naga. I like that a lot.
Okay, so he's gonna fake out the
Or that also works. That is a very
and then close
reasonable
combat
play.
with Chen. Well, that's fine because now he can. Well, I guess he can't Aqua Jet both the Whimsicott and the Landorus this turn.
No, but he can pick one, and I don't think that Celesteela loses to. Well, if it's Dragon Dance, it's going to be carrying Fusion Bolt, but it is low enough that if it's Assault Vest, you can take one, and I think you can also take a Dragon Dance one. But the question is, how do you deal with Urshifu if it is?
Okay, so the Yoshifa comes in.
I don't like this position a lot.
I guess what Yoda can
If
do is,
if this is Scarf Urshifu, he kind of wins now.
I guess what Yoda can do is try to bait the jets from Landorus, switch into Curum, kill the Incineroar.
I think you target Urshifu always.
Yeah, Yoshifu is the threat if you want to try to win with Curum or even your own Yoshifu.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I don't know if Yoda is
The play here I like
okay.
is knocking the Urshifu.
Okay, so we do Jet the 1 for
However,
5.
that
Let's see what
does
this
work.
Yoda targets. Strikes into the Celesteela, so Yoshifu is still alive.
Yeah. And it's not Scarf, so Landorus, or Celesteela rather, just wins, I think, from this point. Depending on speed ties.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Yoda's gonna
there
move
we
that to
go. There's the speed tie.
most series. Yoda gonna try to Dragon Dance. Okay, just Fusion Bolts, which is fine. Tenor comes in. You can fake out kill right here, I believe.
This is going to come down to who protects or if this is Psychic Landorus, I think. Unfortunate speed tie.
Oh boy, here we go in the end game. I think Yoda is probably Ice Punch if I was guessing.
I don't think you Ice Punch here anyways,
Yeah, no.
though.
So I don't think he has Jet. So I think what Pass does is you fake out the Kyurem. You can fake out the Kyurem and kill your Shifu, or you can fake
Yeah.
out your Shifu, kill the Kyurem because it's gonna be Dragon Dance.
Something is switching into Landorus here.
Yeah, so we'll have fun guessing which slot. Oh boy, fakes out. All right, let's see. Fakes out the Landorus. Tries to Sludge Bomb the Shifu.
Sludge
Okay, so
Bombs.
it's not.
I don't think we have Psychic.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Focus Blast. It would be my guess. Or maybe it could be Stealth Rock Kasab, but it's not Psychic, clearly. So,
Yeah.
oh boy, here we get a fun game here.
However, Sludge Bomb does kill Landorus from this range, but it's going to come down to reading
I think,
what is happening on Yoda's end.
I think I think Passes should win. I guess the only way, yeah, you kill the Yoshibu here. I think the only way he does not win is if this is like Psychic Liners, which we'll see.
If this is Dragon Dance, he could also lose to multiple Sludge Bombs.
Oh no! Why
Or
are
he
you getting
goes
Focus
for the...
Blast? Surely Earth Power kills there.
I don't know. It's definitely AV based on it clicking Ice Beam. I can do a calc here real fast.
I'm gonna feel really stupid if it survives. Kurum, I don't know what like EVs. I'm just gonna do the defensive one. Okay, Earth Power does not kill, so
Yeah.
Focus Blast one of those. So GG. Unfortunate. Never lucky.
Hurry up. With the blanket.
That was rough. So I think if Toxigen either wins the tie or hits the Focus Blast, he wins. So unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely the case.
Garbage Focus Blast loses again. Unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks.
I think he played really well. I think there were a couple tough calls.
Yeah, I
But
think like
otherwise he played that really
yeah,
well.
Toxigen played really well. Like the guessing the turns is kind of like whatever.
Yeah, well, that just kind of happens when both players are using offense.
All right, let's free game 3. I gotta take an exam after this. Let's go. Let's go. I'm busy. That was pretty enjoyable though. Still very close.
Yeah, that was a very good game. I think it definitely went either way up until the end.
Yeah, Focus Blast
The
I like never run Focus Blast. Not gonna lie, but like Focus Blast
yeah,
is the only move that gives you a chance to win the game and gives you like a 70% chance to win the game, which is pretty solid. But
yeah.
alas,
But otherwise it's really is just for hitting Kirim. Assault Vest Kirim. And just Kirim in general, but
like it hits P2 too. It hits Self Stealer. Like everything.
it doesn't kill P2 though,
It does
which
like
is my
67. Oh, it kills it without the Eviolite too. So broken mon.
Yeah, but then you need to have a
It's
Zero Aura to knock it first.
we're good.
And Toxigen does not have a Zero Aura
And
on that
then
team.
to regular Cell Steela, which is like I don't know. I'm just gonna put like 100.
It does do a lot to Steela.
Like it does over half to regular Cell Steel too. Broken
It
from
is the only way you will see Landorus beat Celesteela is with Focus Blast.
yeah, like Focus Blast like just legitimately beats like the three things that are supposed to beat Landers. But then you also don't get like Psychic, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, and you have a harder time in the mirror,
Yeah. Okay, I'm watching the end of this
among other things.
game in the end in the meanwhile.
Psychic also kills Amoonguss
Yeah, through Citrus.
with 2 hits through Citrus, which Earth Power
All right, we
doesn't.
got game three.
Here's game
Oh
3.
no, Toxigen, don't break freaking Sand. I hate Sand.
It's actually not a bad matchup.
Well, I'm just a Sand.
Honestly, uh, Yoda doesn't have a ton of sleep checks. I imagine this is Shuka Volcanion. So Taunt Zero Aura is his really only sleep check outside of Rillaboom Spore immunity.
I think it's
Um,
goggles. Oh no, yeah, it's you're like oh
if
yeah.
if I had to if I had to guess a Metagross set, this is probably not the Cosmic Power set. This looks a lot more like a utility.
Yeah, Toxigen has Lele Sand to break block fake out for Vich and stuff, while Yoda
Yeah.
has like the P2 Volcanion Metagross bounce.
Volcanion does put in a lot of work here, but it probably gets chipped down quite easily by things like Naganadel and Lele. Even Heatran's eruptions are gonna do chip to it, significant chip.
Yeah, like Volcanion can't like it's not gonna do anything to Vish. Like I guess you could fish for burns, but like
Yeah.
if it Lele comes in here to block the fake out, like it's gonna do an absurd amount. So
If I wanted to make a turn one read, I would switch Dracovish to Lele and go for a rock move on Volcanion.
yeah, I don't know like how much the Steam Eruption is doing. Like yeah, like
Because I imagine Zero Aura switches to Rillaboom here. Like that's kind of the only switch in he has to Fish's Rend.
yeah, and
If
like
this is the Mystic Water set,
no,
don't
my God,
I
Mystic
don't
Waters.
like it. I don't like Dracovish. I don't like Mystic Water.
It's
You
like
really do lose out on a ton of damage from not going Life Orb or Choice Band.
yeah, like
Especially since you're Sand Rush, not Strong Jaw.
like Toxin is like built around speed mostly, like the Tailwind, the Sand Rush, and like Yoda has the Trick Room, but like setting up Trick Room is letting in the Muga Spore a bunch of things.
Yeah,
Which is
which is quite crucial. We will see at the end of the turn if Volcanion survives, if it is Goggles or not, if it
oh
stays
yeah.
in as well. I imagine it does stay in. It's not
Oh,
really and
destroyed. Goodbye.
quite the read turn one.
Just die.
Rock Slide. Do we see a
No,
flinch?
no
No
flinch.
flinch.
And the burn.
We get a turn one burn, and we do see safety goggles. So there is your sleep check.
All right, so I guess Yoda's
Um,
game plan is
it's not locked into Fish's Rend, so we could see Lele come in and Dracovish click one of its many coverage moves.
I guess if I don't even know if
Um,
Dragon Rush kills, but then you also have to hit the Dragon Rush, and nobody's ever hit the Dragon Rush.
yeah, that is very true.
That was hilarious though. It just freaking drops. God, this is so funny.
It could be using Rock Slide as well.
Oh my goodness, the Rock Slider. Hilarious. I guess like Vish can protect. Okay, so Layla comes in to block fake out.
Porygon 2 switches out, gets the
And also
attack boost. Psychic
thanks
Fangs.
for
That
that would have been
probably killed if it hit.
that would have been fire. The psychic terrain boosted psychic fangs. Oh my
I imagine this is Taunt Lele, so we probably see Dracovish either Fish's Rend, which doesn't make any sense to me personally, just because Porygon 2 can easily switch into Volcanion, and then your sleep check is back up to 80% roughly.
yeah, you probably
What we might see is one of Heatran or Naga come in.
yeah, like the Vish slot probably switches into one of them. Like a Volcanion is either
Yeah,
in
and I think the safest play for Lele is to just taunt the P2.
and then
Porygon really can't threaten a ton of damage because it didn't get a special attack boost, and taunting it prevents it from clicking Trick Room or Recover.
yeah,
And if it does switch to Volcanion, then you're preventing it from clicking Protect for whatever comes in.
I think if Volcanian's an Earth Power range from Heatran, then like that's definitely a Vision to Heatran
Oh,
type.
it is most definitely within range,
All
because
right.
it is safety goggles, not Berry.
I guess if this Lele does not have taunt, it could be
That
in.
is a possibility. I don't know why you wouldn't, since your only Trick Room check is Amoonguss. Really. Well, that and strong Fish's Ren damage, but that doesn't OHKO everything. I would like to see a taunt come
It
out of
might be
Lele
like
here.
Focus Blast. I don't know, Specs Focus Blast, which I don't even know if that would kill P2.
I really don't like Specs Lele on this.
Yeah, I think like keeping Lele alive.
It's yeah, it seems to be a little too far. Well, Lele is really only threatened by Ice Beam and Wood Hammer, and I don't even
Gross
think that
comes in,
kills.
takes a bunch.
That did
Okay.
nothing.
Okay, so I guess
That Vicious Ren did absolutely nothing.
well it's because it's only like whatever base power, not
Yeah,
the
we didn't see the
yeah, I guess
taunt.
so Yoda like
So
right there
Metagross
if
is
passive
kind
just
of in.
if passive just doubled the P2 there, like it probably dies and Yoda might just lose the game. But
Yeah,
bailed out. We'll see the trick room get set up. Oh, the legendary Protect Dracovish. Oh, it is
it
Cosmic
is the
Power.
cosmic power. There you go. I was wrong. I probably should have guessed that by the leftovers it ate the turn before. But that's besides the point. Um,
Okay, how does Toxigen beat this? You can sport with a Moongus. Like Heatran does big damage. +1 Fire Blast. It's still one hit KO from this range, but Trick Room's up, so that isn't less than stellar. The
yeah, there's
Vish,
3 turns of Trick Room still. I imagine we see Tyranitar get sacked here. I don't think Dracovish is all that useful anymore.
yeah.
So it's probably just going to attack the
I
Metagross.
mean, you can Vicious Rend, and
Um,
it probably does like 30 or something.
well, it did 48 on a doubled base power, so at +1 with no doubled base power, it's
No,
probably only going to do about
I don't think
20%.
it was double base power because it's switched.
It was doubled base power
Is that how
because
the
that's how the
mechanic
mechanic
works if
works.
no one
Yeah,
switches?
it lost its life orb.
Okay, yeah. So the Vish is kind of useless, and the Tyranitar is also kind of useless. So Yoda's in a
Yeah,
very strong position now with the +1/+1 growth.
it could potentially be a slow Tyranitar, and we might see an Earth power come out at Volcanion, which would be really cool. um, Otherwise, I imagine we
I am
just
like
see
shocked that
Metagross
Yoda
keep
just like
setting
missed
up.
the P2 that turn. All right, so the Amoonguss comes in, Cosmic Powers. All right, so it's gonna like Stone Edge for 0. Oh, they're
Okay, Stealth Rock. There you go. Volcanion is now at 22% on switch in.
all right. So the Lele. All right,
And
Spore the
here is
Metagross.
the Spore.
Can't fake out Spore. Cool. Okay, so that's pretty dope.
And there is now 1 turn of Trick Room left. This
Yes, and
looks
so like he.
very much in Pass's favor. However, he does need to get something in here to kill this Metagross really soon
Yeah, I think like Passive
because
can bring
it
in the.
could very easily end game. It's risking OHKOing Heatran at this point, if it's offensive, and Naganadel really can't hurt it without hitting multiple fire blasts.
I think the Heatran can come in for Lele while you. I don't know. The Amoonguss can do nothing this turn. Oh my goodness! If it's the legendary Clear Smog Amoonguss, please. That set is so good.
I don't know how you're gonna hit a steel type with that,
Ah,
but
that's a good point. You can't Clear Smog Amoonguss. That would have been fire long. So this turn, Amoonguss does nothing. Yeah, you like support the row in case of hard switches. Ah, of course.
oh,
One turn one
oh, turn 1 wake up,
does not
knock
remember
off,
Lele. Oh, it was
safety
gone.
goggles lately. Interesting. Honestly, I like that because now you can Psyshock again, and something is going to take a lot. Nothing really wants to take that. Top Lily probably goes down this turn. Pichu's probably at risk of dying to Psyshock on Stealth Rock. No, that's not right.
I
That
guess
cannot be right.
passive.
You definitely spore again.
You have to spoil the grows.
He could potentially switch in and try and protect the Metagross and just go for the hard Landorus and try and kill it with Ice Punch plus Earth Power, but then you risk losing your Landorus to Tapu Lele.
Yeah, I guess if If Yoda's willing to eat a Psy Shock, which might not which doesn't kill, and then the Lighters outspeeds the Lele and the heat and like a potential Heatran and then Mungus. Maybe that's a play. I don't know. If passive like reads the protect Metagross here and spores like the real boom, which you gonna U turn out like I could be pretty fire.
Yeah, I think we could see. Oh,
Ah, well, all right. So you Psy Shock the Volcanion, yeah, and then you just you throw out a spore. Okay, so Yoda basically.
yeah.
All right, so now yeah,
So if this is psychic,
yeah.
I think it dies to body press plus psychic, and we would lose Amoonguss, and then we will have to see either Lele somehow kills the Landorus, or we see the Naga come in
This
and
one is looking
Tailwind Eruption.
quite.
I don't know. This looks very much in Yoda's favor at the moment.
Yeah, that CP gross.
If he can kill the Amoonguss safely.
I mean, also like a risk of like doubling the Lungus slot. Well, I guess if you kill the Lungus, you probably win. But then the Lander is
He
probably.
could switch. He could switch Amoonguss out into Tyranitar and just sack it,
Oh my god, it's
or it chose Protect.
protect the Mungus. Oh, that did nothing.
Just Cosmic Powers again. That was really interesting. Um,
The legendary protective Mungus. I think eventually you
couple.
have to like double this Mungus slot with Psychic Body Press, and then
Yeah. If I don't know. I imagine Amoonguss wants to switch out now.
yeah.
I also just noticed that it's actually nicknamed Amoonguss.
Oh my god, the Toxigen deserves to lose now. I guess you can bring the Tyrant
Yeah, I
die.
don't think you want to keep Amoonguss in here. It's too at risk.
Yeah, we'll see if
You
Yoda's
you
able to
probably sack. That also gives you a regenerator boost, which potentially will let you survive psychic plus body press.
Yeah, we'll see if Yoda calls that out and just kills the Lailas.
And if he sacks Tyranitar and Yoda goes to kill the Lele, we'll also see Naga plus Heatran come in, and that would literally end the game, I think, because Eruption plus Tailwind cleans up everything that hasn't. That's basically everything except for Metagross, and then you just have to hit a Fire Blast.
My favorite part. Okay, the Tyranitar comes in. Okay, so he does.
That is a very fair play by Yoda. He Cosmic Powers
That was
again,
again.
calling the switch. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was a very impressive turn from Yoda. So like now you just KO both, I guess. But that lets actually no, I wouldn't even KO the well,
I think you Cosmic Power again and you kill Lele.
yeah, like it might just be beneficial to leave the T-Tar on the field at this point.
Yeah.
Like maybe like I don't know if -1 Stone Edge might kill his Landers or something.
It's probably Ice Beam.
Oh, it's definitely legendary Ice Beam Tyranitar. Okay, the P2 comes in. Okay,
Another attack boost.
Ice
Ice
Punch
Punch.
0.
That works too. Okay, so
Oh, Body Press. Is it
that
live?
didn't kill. So Porygon 2 probably goes down this
Yeah, you
turn.
just Side Shock Ice Punch.
Yeah, and the taunt Tyranitar. Oh my.
Oh my goodness, Tyranitar! Oh boy, we got a game now.
Dracovish probably comes in here. Or Heatran, I guess. That works too. You definitely protect Heatran and you try and kill the Landorus.
I think
Because
Yoda's
you will die to burn. You will die to burn, and that will let you bring in Naganadel.
yeah,
And if he switches into Rillaboom, it should die to Stealth Rock plus Ice Punch
yeah, you
plus
just
Sand.
protect Ice Punch. I think is the play. We'll see if Pass has enough firepower. I mean, he has the assumably like Charcoal Eruption. He trying to do a bunch of damage. He has. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hit a couple moves. He could also just crit it right away, which is a
It's Timid Life
possibility.
or Flamethrower doing nothing, or Modest Fire Blast, which will do significantly more.
Yes, Modest Fire Blast will do a lot.
But then you also get
I think we probably see it do 40%. 40% makes sense to
this is a
me.
fire ass game. The Tato attack set me. Oh my god. Prevented from it now to leave +5/+5 instead of +6/+6. Genius. Okay, Atrium protects. Okay, so he kills the Tyranitar, which is fine. While this body presses does nothing. Nega and oh, it's the Amoongus. Okay, so I guess actually this is fine. You okay, so you Rage Powder Eruption here.
Mm-hmm. Or yeah, I guess
We'll see if Amoongus tanks
that
this.
actually I like that a lot. Actually, that lets you get off multiple eruptions scot free.
Okay,
40%. It
Amoongus.
might actually tank the body press.
All right, that did 35. Jeez. Oh, it's Ice Punch. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, so I guess here, like, Okay, well, this Rillaboom isn't high horsepower at least. I guess you can double.
Well, you still protect. I think you protect and you.
You may be able to like.
I think you protect and you try and spore the Metagross.
I don't. There's like well, double protecting here. Like that just lets Metagross get up to +6/+6.
Yeah, I think you protect Heatran and you spore Metagross. I don't think you risk. I think Yoda probably tries to kill Amoongus.
Okay, so just double protect. I think
I
this is fine.
don't like that,
Okay, so it
but I
gets
guess he's trying to read. He's trying to read. No, because high horsepower would still just
okay. You
go
Rage
for.
Powder Eruption. All right, so
Yeah,
now we'll see.
Glide shouldn't kill here.
All right, we'll
No,
see if
it
he
can't kill.
Toxigen hit some moves. Okay, we still got the Vish too.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's not going to do much, but
Is it faster now, even outside of sand? Yeah, it's definitely faster.
we're going to have to see some
Plus,
damage
single
here.
target eruption now.
I think this is still going to come down to Naganadel hitting a
Eruption
Fire Blast.
at the 13. That's a nothing. Oh boy, here we
So, based on
go.
my calcs, Fire Blast is going to do roughly 25% minimum.
Alright, Toxin has to. Alright, we'll see. Like, Yoda can also.
However, I do think that multiple Vicious Wrens
Yeah, he also has the.
should kill here, but he's probably gonna. No, that doesn't make. Yeah, it's gonna have to come down to hitting Fire Blast.
Can Yoda one hit KO the Nega Anadel this turn? Okay, so he hits. That does nothing. Oh, the
The
burn!
burn!
And the rend. Okay, so he didn't even target. Okay, so I think.
Yeah,
Regardless
it's
of the
it's
burn,
it's over. It's over. Vicious Rend is doing 13%. It's over. Holy smokes! It
Toxin.
was gonna come down to hitting. Oh no, it wouldn't have come down because you live. It was gonna come down to Ice Punch killing or Body Press killing Naga.
I think Toxin might still win without the burn, and then also he was pretty much robbed his game too. So I feel no like that seems like
Yeah, that's true.
karma
That's
balances
true.
out.
He
It's
he
fine.
lost the 50-50. The burn was sort of karma.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's significantly lower,
Yeah, like Yoda said,
but Yoda would have needed to either get multiple double protects
or like dodge much.
or dodge a Fire Blast while he attacks.
Yeah, so I think.
I don't think that Naga dies to a body press unless it's like
Oh my goodness,
max defense,
winner
which
interview.
is a
That was a fire set. That was pretty enjoyable. Big fan.
Thank you.
The especially game one where you turn one killed the Formosa and then turn four killed the Heatran. Like I was losing my mind. Like that was incredible.
I had to attack, I think.
yes, and that and sorry, that and killing the Heatran on the switch in was
yeah, yeah.
really
That,
crucial.
that was the most important zone, I think.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna end this stream unless you want to say something to your fans that were
No,
cheering you.
no. Thank you. And
All right,
that's it.
all right. Thank you for streaming. See you everybody next time.
Well played, well played.